and welcome back to Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, where we are being completely confuddled by golden ideas.
Yay, because I'm an idiot, I missed... Well, no, sorry. Because the game designer's an idiot, I missed where one of the cards are. So, we're going back to collect it, like a man.
Give me tips on how I can be a good game designer.
Don't do that! That's one of them. It's like, where's it gone? And then it's... ridiculous.
Rowena Ravenclaw.
Rowena Ravenclaw, was that?
Yeah. Well, that's 14. There are 17 in the game, in case you hadn't noticed, which means I'm not going to be able to get the special ending. Boo-hoo.
Because it's the main character needs to get 100% in, isn't it?
Yeah, to get the only thing you would lock from it is the ability to play Slytherin at Quidditch, which I think you can do anyway if you play Quidditch mode. Maybe some bonus episodes on that, maybe, depending on if the PS1 doesn't catch fire the next time I turn it on. And there's also, what's it called? I'd totally forgotten the other thing. Oh yeah, this little bonus ending where Ron gives Harry the Harry Potter card, and then Harry gets all, narcissistic and starts masturbating over it furiously at night. And that's when we realise that our hero is dead, much like that unicorn. I couldn't have tied that in better if I tried to.
No, you couldn't.
And there was just like, ha. Oh, you see this effect here?
It's just kind of like, ooh. And then this big silence. And then
Harry, obviously, something happens, and he faints. It's too big.
Angst! Wizard angst!
And we get another book, which is on this desk.
Harry was rescued in the nick of time by the centaur Firenze.
What? That's ridiculous. He's not even near Harry. He's busy touching the unicorn. Oh, unicorn, you feel so good today. Harry realized that's some manly abs.
Figure he'd seen in the clearing was
like great cheese on those abs. Apart from it smell awful.
Lord Voldemort.
Yeah.
Man, you could grate cheese on those abs. I have, but it smells awful. I can't even remember that's the exact line.
Close shave, Harry. Any creature that would kill a unicorn and drink its blood.
Are you still totally oblivious?
If it was Lord Vold,
if it was Lord,
and you better
oh
be on
my
your
goodness.
guard.
It really annoys me when they do this because it's just a name.
Yeah, it's like, oh, we're going to... I mean, I suppose it's kind of the same sort of stigma that you get if you say the name Hitler, and if you say, well, Hitler was a genius, because he was, but when when people get all angsty about when you're mentioning his name and saying that, even when it's the truth, people, it's the same sort of thing, I guess.
I've never really met anyone that's scared whenever I say Hitler. Most people just end up. Whenever I say Hitler, people just start doing his silly mustache.
Yeah, it's rather ridiculous because all Voldemort didn't kill anywhere near the amount of people that Hitler instigated killing. But then I guess this was all killed by one man, so.
Oh, I hated doing this.
I guess it's easy. I just kept doing it. It's like, oh yeah.
I know, because it's in the shape of the scar.
Oh god, yes it is.
I wish Fluffy was as easy to send to sleep. But you'd best be
Fluffy was as easy to send. I shouldn't have said that. Should not have said that.
I know, they should have kept that in.
They didn't because the voice actor wasn't good enough.
Yeah, no one can really pull it off as good as Robbie Coltrane.
Robbie Coltrane is the man, and I wouldn't mind to be, I don't know.
Hang on, Hermione get overly excited here. No, she doesn't.
No, she doesn't.
Just imagine saying, he's the inventor of the Philosopher's Stone!
Calm down, Hermione. Don't have an orgasm just yet. There will be a time with Ronald in about 7 years, but not now.
Ron and I will meet
That's
on the
canon,
third
by the
floor
way.
By the doorway that leads to Fluffy. We have to get the stone first. Come on, Ron, let's go. I suppose.
It's just like the way.
What?
I love the way it's just like monologue. Come on, Ron, let's go. So.
I suppose.
Anyway, yeah, pausing fast. Harry Potter, the boy who lived.
Puffkin!
Puffskins are weird.
I thought you liked them.
They're kind of cute, but they always looked like they had spikes on their head, and they wouldn't particularly want to nuzzle into a puffskin.
Can you imagine that? Oh my god, I just gouged my eyes out.
Yeah. It'd be kind of like what happened if you nuzzled with Seymour. Apart from that being more, you cut your own head off.
Or it's like nuzzling with a tiger.
I suppose tigers, if they were changed. Oh, there's an interesting thing about that sort of topic is that there was a girl a while ago who was taken by wolves, and she was actually brought up by these wolves. And years later, when they finally found this girl, she was completely accustomed to how the wolves did things, and she actually would speak with the wolves. Communicating with them, and she would eat the same as the wolves ate, but she was a human, which basically proves that all animals can be programmed using a different way if they're brought up in the same way, which kind of destroys the nature versus nurture argument.
Yes, that's what I use in my dissertation for my English.
Yeah.
In my English dissertation, the nature versus nurture, because I'm doing Lord of the Flies and the novel we talked about, Kevin. Which, by the way, for anyone that's interested, is an amazing read. Very, very sad.
I would disagree greatly with the Lord of the Flies, but I've never read Kevin.
Lord of the Flies is a very good example of nature versus nurture.
It is. It's also very boring and contains lots of homosexuality during a lot of it.
Well, I studied it in 5th year, and this year I quite enjoyed it, probably because I've analysed it so much I actually understand it.
Well, to be honest, I've read Harry Potter and what the hell am I talking about? Yeah,
I don't know.
I did it for GCSE, and I couldn't. And the book, we had a fairly bad teach, so we didn't enjoy it that much. But even so, I just thought in places it just seemed too perfect to underlie what he actually was trying to get at, and I just didn't feel. I just thought you could tell by half the stuff that he did that he was warped by his war life, so he was just trying to write about what would happen if people were warped and horrible and stuff like that.
Well, now see, I don't know, I'm trying to think of what I put in that dissertation. It's a really good, because there's quite a few good arguments that I've put in, like the symbolism and the how the island is a microcosm of World War II,
yeah,
and Jack's the representation of Hitler, whereas and Ralph is the representation of probably Churchill.
Yeah, and there's also someone who's a representation of a Jesus-like character in there as well, but I can't remember his name.
Simon.
Yeah, he has nosebleeds and a lot of stuff, so it's kind of relevant to Jesus being.
He's epileptic, as a matter of fact.
Pardon?
He's epileptic.
Oh yeah, that's it. But anyway, on to the final item of the game that we pick up in this manner, and it's an orb. Fantastic game, well done.
Yay, we pick up a ghost.
Yeah.
Not really, no.
It's an upgrade. It makes your knockback jinx go red, which somehow helps you because it's more powerful. Bitches get killed faster, kind of thing. Demonstration, if I don't study. Oh,
nope, you can't. It's just smoking.
It's a smoking tip.
Okay.
A minute left of this part. What shall we fill it with before the finale? That's
Ow.
right, people.
What?
Yep, the next part is the finale. A 5-video section of the finale.
Oh, I'm quite sad.
Yep, so get ready, people, because this is the finale of Let's Play Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone.
With golden ideas and HeatherZMOE.
Yes, all of us bring you the most epic Let's Play of this awful game since Let's Playing began. Anyway, I'm not quite sure what we're meant to do here, so I guess we'll be seeing you in the next part if that lock opens, which it doesn't seem to want to do.
Do you not need to go to the common room?
Probably. But we'll see you in the next part, which could quite easily be the finale of Let's Play Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone with me, Golden IDS.
And HeatherZMOE.